Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You might have noticed it's been quite some time since I posted a video and a lot has changed. I've gotten married, I've gotten a new place, but the main thing is that I got so busy that I couldn't keep up with doing the videos, but I'm back now and I'm hoping to do one every week for you guys. If you're new here, I'm Alarna Hope. I'm a fashion stylist and image consultant based in Sydney. If you're from Sydney, you might have noticed how cold it's been this winter. It's been unusually cold. It's also been very wet. So I really wanted to do a video on coat shopping in Sydney, but with a twist, and that is to help you find a coat that is in your best colours. So for each colour season, I've chosen a selection of neutral coats as well as a selection of statement coats. Stick around if you also want to hear a little bit about colour analysis as well, but let's get into it. Let's start with the three main topics of today's video. Firstly, what is a colour season, what that has to do with colour analysis. Then we're going to walk through the neutral coats I've selected for each colour season and the statement coats I've selected for each colour season. So what is colour analysis? Colour analysis is a method that helps people find colours to complement their natural appearance. We run three different tests when we run a colour analysis. First, we determine your undertone by checking you against warm versus cool drapes. Next, we determine whether or not you can handle bright, intense colours or if you're better off in more muted, soft colours. And lastly, we check if you can handle more light colours or darker colours. Once we've worked through these three tests, we will actually determine what palette you fall into. Those palettes are commonly known as seasons. Each season has different characteristics. We're going to start with the summer season. That is a cool-based palette that has more muted colours and is generally lighter. Then we'll look at the winter palette, which is a cool-based season as well. It is brighter and a little bit darker. Then we look at the spring palette, which is a warm palette that is brighter and a little bit lighter. And lastly, we look at the autumn palette, which is warm, it is also deep, and it's muted. Alright, let's have a look at some of the coat options I've found around Sydney City. Now, I shop in Sydney multiple times a week. I love shopping in Sydney City, it's my favourite place, and there's plenty of really good coats out at the moment, particularly because the weather has been horrible. It's been very, very cold and very, very wet. I found most of these options in Myer and David Jones. Plenty of them are available in standalone stores as well. And a lot of these you can just buy straight online as well. If you aren't a Sydney-sider or you can't be bothered to go out in this weather and buy a coat, I completely understand. Remember, I've got the edit down below for you as well. All right, let's get into it. So starting with spring neutrals, the best neutrals for spring are going to be camel, chocolate, and vanilla. Next, let's look at our autumn neutrals. Great neutrals for autumn is a sage green, a cognac, it's kind of an orangey brown, and a dark brown. For winters, their best neutrals are going to be a very bright light grey. Think of like a blue grey that you would see in a marble bench top, or think of like blue tack, that is a bright, very cool grey. Also a very bright navy and a jet black. If you are a summer, a very good selection of neutrals for you would be like a putty grey, a dusty blue, and then a rose brown. So my first option is a Forever New coat called the Natasha Soft Trench Coat. It comes in two colours. This colour is the warmer option. The second colour is a cooler option. If you are a spring, I would be going for the tapioca colour. Forever New I absolutely love for trench coats. They make a lot of really nice soft trench coats, so you can wear these over the top of things like activewear. You can wear it over a nice dress. They're really good kind of everyday pieces, and I find the quality to be pretty good for the price. Alright, if you're a true spring or a warm spring, I would suggest that this particular brand, it's the Jocelyn coat by Tusa. I absolutely love this colour. I think it is the perfect chocolate for a true spring. So true springs, their neutrals don't include black. Chocolate is a really good alternative to that. Then we're at Assembly Label, and we're now looking at a bright spring option. The bright springs key quality is that they look best in brighter colours. So a brighter camel is going to be great for them as a neutral colour for a winter coat. I love this option. I really like Academy Label's quality in their coats as well. This one's made of 100% wool, which is really nice. It comes in a range of colours, but if you're a bright spring, I think you can't go past a good camel coat. Now, onto autumns. The first option I've got is for a soft autumn. Their key quality is that they're better off wearing softer, more muted, desaturated colours that are warm, as opposed to wearing very strong, cool colours. When you are an autumn, you still don't have black in your palette. It's not going to look as dreadful for you to wear black as, say, someone with a really light, warm colouring, but you would have a good option of a lovely deep chocolate, maybe a lovely slightly warmer navy, khakis, things like that. Now, I think a really good neutral for you instead of a black or even a grey would be a sage green. This is a really good basic colour for you to have in your wardrobe. It goes great with denim and a whole bunch of other neutrals as well. If you are a true autumn or a warm autumn, that means the most important quality of your colour analysis results is your warmth. And second to that, you need colours that are just slightly muted. So this R.M. Williams coat is fantastic for that. I felt this in store and it was really lovely quality. The pockets were great. The lining was beautiful as well in the pockets. So you're going to have a really, I think, quite a nice feel in this coat. Now, if you're a dark autumn like myself, you're going to really look great in a super dark brown. This is like a dark chocolate or a dark kind of coffee brown. I love this coat. I've actually got a super similar one myself. And the dark autumn, their primary aspect is darker colors suit them best. Second to that, warmer dark colors are even better. This would be the perfect neutral for you instead of having a black coat. Now, if you're a bright winter, you can head to Myer and pick this one up. This is from a brand called Bell and Bloom. You can buy it online as well. Everything here you should be able to buy online. I picked this particular one because it's a brighter navy. So navy is a great neutral for a winter, but if you're a bright winter, you want a brighter navy. That's going to be the better option for you. Now, if you're a true winter, that means your primary aspect is that you have a very cool colouring, and second to that, you are better off wearing stronger, more intense colours, as opposed to a true summer, which is going to be better off wearing cool colours but are less intense. So if you're a true winter, I would go for a really lovely clear grey. This pebble grey is perfect. It's a really clean grey. It's quite bright and vibrant as well. Now, if you're a dark winter, winter in general is the one colour season pulls off black really, really well. But if you're a dark winter, black is going to look very striking on you. That might feel like a cop-out because so many people wear black, but black is a great colour for you. And because we're looking at neutral coats, black would be the option I would go for. If you're a bit sick of black and you still want a neutral coat and you are a dark winter, go for a really dark, cool navy instead. But I love this option. It's from Country Road and the quality is beautiful. Next up is this option from David Lawrence. It's called the Sicily coat. It's also on sale at the moment. This is my light summer choice for a good neutral coat. It's a nice grey that is light enough for a summer to pull off really, really well. And the thing about summer colouring is that it's got a slightly smoky, slightly dusty kind of look to it. This is the perfect grey for that. If you are a true summer, your primary aspect is that you have a very cool undertone, and second to that, you need a slightly softer colour that isn't super dark. So a great neutral for you would be this truffle colour. It's a slightly purpley kind of brown almost, like a very, very pale purple. Now you can pick up this brand in Myer, Bell and Bloom. This particular piece is my choice for soft summers. Soft summers, their primary aspect is that they're better off wearing softer, more subdued, desaturated colours that are also cool. So I would be choosing this in the denim blue if you're going to have a neutral coat for yourself. Now let's look at statement coats. Now, starting with my statement picks, we are getting started with a light spring. Light springs are light and bright, so peaches look fantastic on them. Peach is not a colour you'll come across very often, which is why it's one of my statement colour choices for a light spring. I think this is perfect. It's also got gold hardware on it, and gold is great for people that have a spring season. Now, if you're not a spring, you're probably looking at this coat and thinking, oh my gosh, that's a colour. I think this is perfect though for a true spring. If you're a true spring, your primary aspect is that you have a warm colouring. So imagine someone with a very warm, glowy, golden kind of look to them wearing this coat. It's going to look fantastic on them. It's more of an oversized coat. If you want it to be more in line with a true fit, I would probably go for a smaller size. If you want it to have that oversized look, which is the trend at the moment, just go for the regular size to fit you. Now this is my pick for Bright Spring. It's a more true red, but Bright Springs look great in red. Think of it like a pillar box red, Australia Post red. It is the perfect red for you. I also really like this brand because they have quite a wide variety of sizing. I also feel like they are generous in their size in general anyway. This is from Commonry. You can buy Commonry from David Jones, Myer. You can go to the standalone or you can buy it online. Now, this is a brand called Cable, and it is a Melbourne-based brand, but they have a concession store in David Jones. I think this is the perfect choice for a soft autumn in a statement colour. So if you're wanting something that's a bit different from all your neutrals, this is a fantastic colour. It's a lovely, warm, muted red. Now, if you're a true autumn, your primary aspect is that you have a very warm colouring, so super yellow greens are going to look really good on you. It's a hard colour to pull off, but you can pull it off. So this coat from Camilla and Mark, the Evander coat, you can get Camilla and Mark from their standalone stores around the city, and you can also get them from David Jones as well. Now this is my dark autumn pick. I have a coat so similar to this as well, and I wear it all the time. You would have seen it all over my Instagram, my dark green military coat. This is great. It's got a like a reddish check through it. I think it's a perfect coat to kind of still incorporate a color that you would have in your wardrobe if you are a dark autumn, but that little bit of red in there will help bring out some of the reds and oranges that you might wear. It'll also bring out some of the browns that you might wear as well. I think it is such a cool coat for a statement for a dark autumn. Now, if you're a bright winter looking for a statement coat, I think a houndstooth coat can be fantastic for you. Bright winters look great when they wear high contrast prints, so black and white prints, polka dots, big checks, things like that, bold prints, they look fantastic in. White is in your color palette, black is in your color palette. This is a statement piece, but they're in two colors that you're going to be able to really wear a lot of in your wardrobe. And this one's from Marks. You can pick up Marks from David Jones, and you can also go to their standalones. Now, this is my true winter pick. I wanted something that was a bit more like a wine kind of colour. This is going to look great with a lot of the other colours that you would have in your wardrobe if you are a true winter. I think this is a really good cut. You're going to be able to wear it with dresses, jeans, you can wear it to work. I think it's going to be quite a versatile coat, and it's in a bit of a statement colour that is going to do amazing things for your skin if you're a true winter. Now, if you're a deep winter, you're going to look fantastic in this winter green coat from Forever New. You can pick up Forever New at their standalone stores, also in Myer and in David Jones. I think this is a great coat. It's a bit above the knee, which is going to be great for if you're wearing flats and things. It's going to keep you looking lovely and long in the body. It's the perfect green for a dark winter. Now, if you're a light summer, head on over to Scotch and Soda. You can go to the standalone store on Castlereagh Street, or you can also go into David Jones and buy Scotch and Soda there. I think this is such a cool colour for a light summer. It is the perfect kind of minty green. It's a bit blue, which means it's got a cool undertone. And I love the fabric. I think it's so nice. It's like a bolsé kind of fabric. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I can't walk past a good trench, and this one for a true summer would be perfect for a statement coat. I love trench coats. They're one of my favourite types of coats, and I'm a big coat lover. This one is from Review. You can buy Review in Myer, and you can also get it from standalone stores as well. I just think this would be perfect. Such a good colour for a true summer. All right, now if you're a soft summer, remember that smoky quality is what you need in your colours. So this lovely green is perfect for a soft summer. It is primarily soft. It is cooler, and it also isn't too dark for you for a statement colour as well. Think of it almost like a lagoon sea foamy kind of green. I hope you liked today's video. If you're wanting to book your own colour analysis, I run colour analysis online, so you can book it from anywhere in the world. You can either show up for the appointment with me on Zoom, or I can pre-record it and send it to you if you're in a time zone that's tricky to meet with Australia. Also, if you've got some ideas for future videos for me, please leave me a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Every like and subscribe or engagement with my channel helps my channel grow and keeps me making videos for you guys. All right, I will see you soon.